Hi, this is Adam Wilson again, founder and chief software architect at the Vitruvius project. And I'm here to demo a new feature in StruCalc Pro that we've brought back due to popular demand. It's the material editor. This was originally launched in StruCalc 7.0, and we have built a new web interface to integrate into the desktop application. We're pretty excited to show it to you. And so the first thing you're going to do is when you open up StruCalc Pro, is go ahead and come down here to the menu bar on the bottom. And on the far left is the materials editor. Some of you may recognize this as where the materials preferences were. Those are still available here under the file menu. Material editor does not include the material preferences at this time. It will eventually. So as you can see right now, they are still two separate interfaces. But this is going to be the main material editor, and where eventually you'll be able to set your preferences as well. So if you click this button here, it'll open up a web interface that is in the desktop app. This is the first time we're demoing our web app capabilities inside the desktop app. So it will look a little bit different than the standard app. So this is the materials editor. As you can see, this is a web app function running in the desktop app. So this looks more like our newer software that's coming out later this year that we've just recently started demoing. We're going to beta with that program sometime in September. But for now, this is the first look you guys have at it. What we're going to see here is the old materials editor. It's changed, but the pieces are still here. So you have materials, species, grade, and the NDS. And your default should be selected here. And for solid sawn lumber, you'll notice that you have the dimensional number, beams and stringers, posts and timbers, all available in the program. You can switch the NDS, and you'll see the different values appearing. If it's an official NDS, material, species, and grade, and year, you can't access the engineering specifications here. Some quick views of what else you can design. You can do solid sawn, glulam, structural composite, and I-joist. Just like the NDS and solid sawn and glulam, if it's a commercially available product, we don't allow you to change the material specifications from the manufacturer's specifications for obvious reasons. But you can copy, I'll show you how to do this later, an existing manufacturer, and you can create custom versions of those products if you'd like. Let's go back over here to solid sawn, and I'll show you how to access the custom part of the materials editor. So here we've accessed the custom NDS, and you can see I've already added a species and grade to solid sawn. And what that allows you to do is then change the values of all the engineering specifications that are used in the program for the three different size classifications. And so these can all be different. As you can see, numbers are changing. And once you have this custom species in there, I'll show you how to add one in a second, but I will bring up the program. So once this is in, you could go to open up a beam, and inside, this will be a little small on my screen. I have an 8-inch screen, so this will be a little small on this screen just because of the zoom that I'm using. But you'll see that underneath solid sawn in the main program, you can pull the custom value that you wanted to use, calculate that. And if you go into the print preview, you're going to see that the engineering specifications that you created are going to be in the strength properties, and you'll see the custom values for the base values here that you changed it to. So let me show you how to add a custom value here. So to add a custom material, first go over and hop over to custom. So here we are in solid sawn. To add a new custom material, to access that, first you click custom in NDS, and you'll see you have the add button here. And this is fairly straightforward. You can add to an existing custom that you have, and you can pick a name that is currently there and add to it. You can't use the same name twice. It'll give you an error. You can reuse grade names. So you can make your own Alaska Cedar custom list with number 1, number 2, stud, construction, utility, etc. that you're used to. Hit next. And here, again, very simple. You have the dimensional number, beams and stringers, posts and timbers. Okay, so we'll change this to, say, 1001 just so that it's different, and hit create. We've got Alaska Cedar Custom 2. We'll save that, and we'll go back here to our floor beam. And there's Alaska Cedar Custom 2. We'll go and calculate this. And you should see engineering specifications, the FB value that we changed to 1001 right there. And that's really as simple as it is, guys. I'll give you a little bit of a preview into the other materials. There are some slight differences. And so that really is as simple as it is, guys. I'm going to show you some other materials because there are slight differences than solid sawn, not much, but a little. So we'll switch over to glulam. Only real difference here is you don't have dimensional number or the different size classifications. Other than that, different properties, pretty much the same interface. Structural composite lumber and I-joists have one slight difference, and that is you have to pick a size list. So I'll show you this here in a test. You don't see any sizes. And you may think that that's a problem based on other versions of the materials editor that we've developed in the past. We just had to do it a little differently in this one. So here you have an edit sizes, and you just create your size list here. You can create sizes that only show up in beams and only show up in columns. You can delete the sizes here. This is a preloaded list I created. I think one of the cool things about this is it's going to add the width from whatever the previous one is and add 2 to it. So it is easy to create standard lists. If I want to switch to 5.5, I can do that. And then the next one I hit is going to end up putting in a 5.5 as well. So now you have that list, and this is 100% limited to that custom value that we entered. So that is the material editor. That's pretty much comprehensive on everything that you have available in there right now in the most current version of the desktop. And like I said earlier in the video, later we'll be moving those material preferences in. And once we get those material preferences in, you will have just a single UI for this. But in the meantime, enjoy custom materials, adding in whatever you need to, regional manufacturers. As always, if you want to put something permanently in the program, that's great. Go ahead and email our tech support team, support@thevitruviusproject.com. And if you have a regional manufacturer that you would like to be permanently in the program. Thank you, guys. Look forward to the next video.